Hi and welcome to this short condition video for this absolutely beautiful year 2000 BMW M5. I'll just do a quick walk around on the car, just highlighting any sort of small blemishes that obviously you're expected to get at this sort of age. But overall, the car is absolutely stunning. The panel work and everything like that, extremely straight. You may get the very sort of shallowest small sort of parking dings or something. But overall, I hope the sunlight here is showing off the car. The paintwork is in absolutely beautiful condition, and overall the car presents extremely nicely. The car itself, as I said, year 2000. It's been owned by a friend of mine for quite some time, for over 10 years now, and the car is completely standard, other than the addition of the aftermarket exhaust that is on the car here. Slightly larger pipes. And this is a Super Sprint Magnum exhaust, and really the only major sort of change to the bodywork at all is that in order for the larger pipes to exist, the rear diffuser has gone, but really actually looks extremely smart from the back of the car, as you'll see here. Coming down the driver's side, again, really no major sort of dents or marks to mention at all. Obviously the odd stone chip is going to be present. The car is obviously 20 years old. In terms of the wheels, these have just been refurbished and have barely done a mile since. And also brand new Michelin Pilot Sport 3s all the way around as well. So again, they've done less than 5 miles, I believe. No damage to the mirror housing. Like I said, overall, when you consider the age and mileage of the car, I think it presents extremely nicely. A couple of very, very small sort of telltale marks at the bottom. The car's not perfect, obviously, but it is an extremely nice example. The private plate is coming with the car, so that will remain on there. I won't show each individual wheel because, as I said, they've all literally just been done, so all in very, very nice condition. And again, we come down the passenger side. You can see another perfect mirror housing, and generally very, very nice indeed. A couple of small issues to highlight. Some of them are quite easy fixes, and some of them are also quite common issues as well. Just on the black sort of trim panels here around the window, you can see signs of corrosion bubbling up underneath these. Best way to do that is to actually have them fully replaced. So if you wanted a car absolutely perfect, that's something that I would recommend doing. It's not affected the ones at the front, it's just this rear one here that is the worst. And again, the rear one on the driver's side just showing signs of age as well, and the front driver's one is just beginning to go. So the passenger one is very, very good. Driver's one you'd certainly get away with, but the two rear ones would certainly benefit from being changed. In terms of any other sort of bits of corrosion or anything like that to the bodywork, again, generally very, very good. It's very good underneath the car as well. In fact, we've got a short video showing you underneath the car while the car was on a ramp recently, which we'll just overlay now. So you can see from there it's all in very good order. And coming back to the bodywork, down here, driver's side, rear arch, the tiniest amounts of corrosion coming up. This is a real sort of warts and all video that's going to go to sort of full lengths to describe anything that you wouldn't be happy with when you saw the car. But generally speaking, I think it is very, very good. No signs of any corrosion down here on the driver's front arch, just at this section, and then just as you get around to the top here, you can just see a little bit coming through just towards the front there. Come around to the passenger side, same thing again, very, very good. Passenger front wing, no signs of any corrosion at all. All the door edges all absolutely fine as well. And it's not till you get to the back arch that, again, just the smallest amount of bubbling that's starting to come up there. But again, otherwise very, very good indeed. Follow it all the way around to the back, and again, that's all clean and clear there as well. The only other part to mention is on the boot lid, and just underneath the badging here, you can just see it's starting to go a little bit there, and also just up to the top. Try and get that to focus, just above the light, which again I think could be easily remedied if that was something that you wanted to do. Just have a quick look on the inside. The boot area is all absolutely beautiful and clean. Got your GPS satellite navigation disc changer there, and the inside is absolutely beautiful. Previous owner really very rarely used the rear seats, as I'm sure you can tell from this. Extremely good condition. All the seat backs, no kick marks, tears, rips or anything like that. The leather is in extremely good condition. If this, I presume it was probably like this when the car was about 2 years old, and it really doesn't look any different to that at all. This car's also been fitted with the child seat adaptation on it, so you can push that up. I'll just show you that now. But yes, all absolutely beautiful. All the edges and everything like that, exactly as they should be. These are all in very good condition as well. All the door cards, again, completely unmarked and in beautiful condition. Coming across the top here, just another couple of bits to point out. Would just be some of the lacquer peeling on these sort of runner bars here. So again, the best thing to do on these would be to have these repainted if that was something you wanted to do. And just again towards the back up there as well. All the seals around the sunroof, lovely condition, nothing to point out there. Bit of tree. Seals all around the driver's door again, all in nice condition. If I'm being ultra critical, just the trim has been slightly loose there from there, which again could probably be replaced quite easily. And again, the driver's door with the power folding mirror, buttons, and the memory for the driver's side as well. Again, all in fantastic condition. In fact, there really isn't a mark to show you at all. Driver's seat, really minimal bolster wear, far better than you would expect for the mileage. Can't certainly say anything negative about that at all. And again, the passenger seats, all in beautiful condition. So the interior is absolutely fantastic. Lots of leather still on the steering wheel. It's not perished at all. Still got the beautiful M-coloured stitching all the way across, and all the buttons and everything like that, all in perfect condition. All the major touch points on the steering wheel are absolutely as they should be. Again, if I'm going to be ultra critical, I would say that the handbrake shroud just here is showing signs of wear. And again, if that was something that you wanted to bring it back to absolutely perfect, that's something that could be changed. The gear stick itself, very good condition. Just trying to fight the low sunlight at the moment. But yeah, all the leather gaiter and everything like that, all absolutely beautiful. And again, no paint missing from any of the buttons or any other normal sort of signs of wear that you get at all. So the car itself has done 114,700 miles. I don't expect that to be going up at all throughout the auction. The car's actually been stored for just over a year, dry stored on a trickle charger, and just obviously hasn't had any use within that time. Car starts beautifully and idles straight away. It's slightly warm, probably done about 2 or 3 miles in it just now. All good on the dashboard. As you can see, a tiny little bit of sort of pixelation there that's happening, but that's pretty much it. And the sat nav and everything like that, all absolutely perfect, and no diodes missing or anything at all like that. Air conditioning blows lovely and cold, which is pretty good on the basis that it's 30 degrees at the moment. And as I said, the rest of the dashboard all completely unmarked and in absolutely beautiful condition. Really nothing to highlight or point out there at all. So yeah, the rest of it, like I said, it presents absolutely beautifully. It's a really stunning car. The drive is absolutely wonderful. There's no nasty knocks, no unwanted smoke or oil leaks or anything like that at all. Drives absolutely beautifully, pulls very well in every single gear. And really, when you do consider the fact that the car is 20 years old, a couple of these very sort of small minor blemishes that I've pointed out really is something to be expected. The car is not a full concours winning example, but it is an extremely honest, extremely good looking car, and has been extremely well cared for. So certainly really nothing to complain about there. Some people might not be as ultra critical as I have been in terms of pointing out every single small blemish on the car, but I think it's probably the best thing to do in order to give people a true kind of example of what the car will be like when you came to see it. I hope that's been of use to you. If you'd like any further information or a close-up video or anything, then please do let me know. Please send a message through eBay if you'd like any further information or any sort of close-ups on any bits and pieces like that. But yeah, absolutely beautiful car. I'm sure the new owner will be absolutely delighted. The rest of the information will all be in the listing with things like service history and also just highlighting any of those blemishes that I've already mentioned. But yes, this video was really just to sort of point out any bits and pieces and obviously show off the overall fantastic condition of the car. Thank you very much for watching and happy bidding.